What up, what up? We are back with coverage of the Swiss Disc Golf Championships in beautiful Samnaun, Switzerland.
My name is Conor O'Brien, and that sultry voice you heard at the beginning belongs to
Karl Lohse.
Damn. Happy to be here with Dream Flight. Those are our names.
Yeah, this time we can only provide English coverage. So yeah, deal with us.
I'm so sorry, you'll have to. Life is about compromises. But we're happy to be here, and I'm really excited to watch this round.
Yeah, and as always, Conor doesn't know anything that is going on, and I was there.
As always, this is a tradition that started last time, but it continues. And here we have our MPO leaderboard after one round. Karl?
Yeah, actually you see that there's a couple German players and one Austrian on the lead card, and the reason for this is that this is an open Swiss championship, so players from other countries are allowed.
Okay. So we see a bunch of German names up top, and Florian Lingenhel from Austria. I think we're about to meet our lead flight here. And here he is, the man I have the pleasure of commentating with today. Kyle, you've had a lot of success going into this one. How are you feeling?
Pretty good, except for the fact that I'll have to cut all this till midnight.
That sucks.
Who doesn't suck is our co-leader, Cristoph Weißs from Lörrach, also one of the German top players. You've seen him on Dreamflight coverage, so the real ones know.
A nice man, a strong man, a kind man. And here we have Flo Lingenhel, looking up, gazing at the mountains. He's really used to mountain golf, so this isn't a unique view for him. Interested to see how he attacks the course with his expertise.
Yeah, and last up we have some tricks by Jannis Placzek, I think a player that's also from Lörrach and one of our up-and-coming German talents. Super great skill set, great sidearm backhand, great putting, and excited to see how he handles the pressure.
Incredibly fast glasses.
Small correction, Jannis is actually from Buggingen, not from Lörrach, but it's close. I was close.
It's like an apology, but not an apology.
Exactly. What's not so close is the basket of hole 1, 156 meters par 3, severely downhill though. Yeah, hit your height right, hit your angle right, and don't go be long or left or right. Just throw it well.
This is a really nerve-wracking first throw of the day.
Ding, ding, ding.
It's beautiful. Thank you, Flo, for pointing towards the bells.
Yeah. I'm up first. Not too much wind at this moment, which is pretty good on this hole. A little bit right to left though, so hang it out wide.
I have no idea what a good shot looks like until it lands on the ground.
And
OB long?
It stops right before the OB line.
Oof.
Yeah, I got away with one. I said a curse word.
Oh no.
They didn't cut it out. They never do what I tell them to.
Less direct, more air.
Yeah, that will just come up short.
Got it. How much power do you think you need to get there? Like what?
So it really depends on your angle, on the stability of the disc, because it goes downhill so much. Mm-hmm. I think Chris threw a fairway driver. I throw a very overstable distance driver.
Mm-hmm. And Flo, more like your shot.
Yeah. Oh, and this gets some stand up, and this is gonna be long. Yeah, that's OB. Yeah, I think I throw with around 115 meters of power, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Is that actually how you think of it? You think like, okay, do you have that number in your head when you throw?
Yeah, roughly.
Okay.
And Jannis goes with an FD3 here, so going a bit slower. Jannis has very great distance on his backhand.
Is that the closest landing? Is he at the closest putt, or is it you?
I think we are about the same.
Kyle, I heard that you went to the cart, and I'm really disappointed in this. And I'm glad that Dreamflight's really grilling you on this one.
Yep.
I thought you were... I'm going to alienate a lot of our audience, but carts aren't cool, man.
Thanks for letting me know, Conor. I'm actually injured, so that's That's why I can't carry a backpack right now, but thanks for being so charming.
I'm committing to this take, and I mean, good putt from Chris.
Yeah, a good run, sits directly behind it.
Hey, get well soon, buddy.
Thanks. I can't stand you thinking I'm uncool. Or is it something that sticks even if I go back to the...
I think just having purchased it, it's over.
Alright, let's see.
Unless you make this putt. Tough.
Yep. Oh, you were right. Jannis was a bit closer than me. Still, I would say like 13 meters. And I think, yeah, airballs it. I think Jannis is the only player on this card that is not used to playing in front of a camera so far. So
And maybe also just the pressure of the lead flight.
yeah. Flow for par here.
Oof.
He thought it's in.
Man, he's going to be crushed when he walks in and doesn't find it in the basket.
Damn. How about that?
That is a tough way to start.
It was straight through the chains. It was pretty full chains and it just
Really?
stood up. Yeah.
Oof.
I mean, a bit left side, but unfortunate. Although some might say unfortunate. No. Misfortune doesn't exist.
Misfortune. Oh, are you saying my take?
Exactly.
Luck doesn't exist, yeah. Unless you're like Isaac Robinson.
Gannon Burr is the
Yeah.
luckiest player on tour.
Well,
And-
pars for you and Chris and Flo and Jannis. Not off to the start you guys had maybe hoped for.
Yeah, I mean, the par is okay on that hole, I would say, to calm the nerves. And yeah, Chris and me actually get a stroke with a par, so 2 bogeys. Yeah, bogey stings. Par doesn't feel too bad, I would say.
I think especially for Jannis, right? Like with Flo, he goes out of bounds long. He knows it's a longer putt. It's
Yeah.
frustrating, but I think the triple putt is more damaging to the confidence in the rest of the round right now.
Preach. So this is hole 2, 151 meters par 4. Basically up the hill again, you just threw down from. There's OB left and right. You can cut the corner and go to this fairway right here, which is what most of the big arms are gonna do. And then you just approach straight uphill and you have some severe rollaway potential.
Is that the main cause of stroke difference here? Seems pretty straightforward, although
Yeah,
pretty uphill.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy hole for us, I would say. Like you want to birdie this, but bogeys happen quick.
Is the OB on the left side ever in danger, where you go too far there, cutting over the fairway?
I was actually afraid that this was gonna be too far, but it was pretty good. It really depends on how far you throw up the hill. If
Like where you choose to cut the corner, you mean?
Yeah, exactly. And the sidearm is more of a safe option, but Chris still hangs it out completely over the OB and basically takes the same risk a backhand would.
Nice, Chris.
But he's safe. Good shot.
Is that his shot of choice?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say he's sidearm dominant on shots like these.
I feel like I ask that every single time we do coverage with Chris. I'm sorry, Chris.
Well,
I also hung out with you for a week in Spain. I still don't remember.
one day we'll remember, maybe.
No.
And Flo is perfect and some more distance than Chris and me, I think.
Nice.
And yeah, you can really pick how aggressive you want to go here, which is kind of fun.
But does it really... Ooh, is this getting over?
Nope.
Oof.
This is the worst mistake you can make. Just too low out of the hand, and he just gets to progress like 10 meters here.
You were saying he really doesn't lack in power, so that's just an execution thing.
Yeah, it was just too low.
Yeah. How much does being aggressive on this hole even help you, though?
I mean, it makes the upshot. I like medium aggressive play. He goes standstill here and does
Doesn't
not
make-
clear again.
Because he was trying to cross as far up as possible. So this is now his 5th throw.
Yep.
If he puts this in the basket, though, it's just a bogey.
And let's hope he can make it. He wastes no time, and this one, wow.
That's an amazing throw.
Yeah. Yeah. So putting for the double bogey on a pretty easy par 4, not what you want.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. Perfect. I mean, I can't really tell how far away that from the basket is, but not farther than like 5 meters, 6 meters.
It's perfect. It's bullseye.
I feel like I've hurt you.
Yeah, I actually switched up my game plan here because I went with a hyzer in the first round, hit the hillside in the circle and rolled OB. So I just went pretty straight with the putter. And
Chris going hyzer.
yeah, but he plays it to left of the basket, which is the
That's
correct,
so scary.
Yeah, correct spot to land it though.
It seems so scary though. It seems like the margin of error there is really exact. But yeah, if you hyzer into the right side of the hill, then you're on an angle.
I mean, these shots are not far, so it should be really routine to put this in. Although,
Damn.
yeah, now you're left with the tester you might not want to have on the second hole.
Yeah, this is for double bogey.
Yep. Wow. That was great composure.
Yeah, I mean, 2 phenomenal throws there, the putt and his third attempt to get over.
Yeah, and you can see a smile. It's good to see, Does not beat himself up too much.
Nice. Flo with a long comebacker after his long upshot. Flo with the birdie. Oh, Carl, our favorite term is coming up.
Oh.
Depending on Chris's
Yeah.
putt.
Wait for it. Come on, Chris.
Come on, Chris. So you knew this was about to happen when I started building this up. This was clear to you.
Yes, I was there.
Oh fuck.
I just wanted you to step in the trap. And yeah, this is why this hole can be dangerous.
Okay. Then Chris coming away with a bogey there. You and Flo with the birdies. Flo back on track.
Yeah, this one really stings. I mean, that was just a pretty bad miss by a usually really good putter. So, and this is hole 3, 73 meters, plays more like 100 to 105 meters, I would say. You have to clear this little OB ditch, and then the basket is up on the mound. Sidearm is the easiest shot if you have the distance. And there's one little... Do you see that little thing?
Of course, there's no way, right?
It's like in the perfect sidearm line, I feel like. Because...
You went pretty far out to the left, I assume, because that's in your head.
Yeah, I mean, I was playing to the left of it, but that makes the shot longer. So
Are you happy with that result?
yeah. For me, it's like pretty much on the edge of my sidearm distance. So yeah, a bit more flip up and it's perfect, but that's circle's edge.
Okay, Flo with the backhand. Just like one thing we've often talked about Flo, I think, is his angle control. They just had a lot of different shot shapes.
Yeah, it's a bit interesting to see Flo go with the backhand. I feel like he might feel like he does not have quite has the distance for the sidearm, but the backhand plays. Dangerous putt again, though. And for Chris, this is just a really easy hole. He can go with a really stable distance driver there. I threw a really flippy one, so for him this is super easy, and I think Jannis should feel the same way. Oh, he goes
straight at it.
Yeah, I actually tried to go with the flex line.
Okay.
And
Didn't get it to flex, but it lands near you, right?
Yeah, really good roll out there.
I want to say I made fun of you for the cart, but that's a really nice polo that you're wearing.
Thank you. And yeah, this was where it gets tricky.
Yeah, don't be injured.
You have no idea. Important putt here to get something going.
Nice.
Really nice putt by Jannis.
So his last 4 throws have been very, very good.
Yeah. Shook off the nerves pretty quickly here. It's good to see. And I'm about as stretched out as I can go.
You good?
Decent.
Is that when you called me crying?
At the moment, I'm at the bush to the left, calling Conor. Flo might want to join the call. Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this course had a lot of danger on the greens.
I'm sorry, Carl. I'm getting a call on the other line. It's from Flo. Aren't you playing with him?
Must have heard.
Oh my god, he's so far away now.
Yeah.
Okay, I was sure it was going to roll away again.
That would have been so brutal. That was an incredible run from Flo with his glitch. And Chris figures out the 4 meters now. Nice.
That was a hateful putt. So much frust. Frust, oh my god. So much frustration.
It's Frust in German, Conor.
Big shout out to Choose Your Disc, our sponsor. Hole 4, Carl.
Hole 4, 118 meters downhill par 3, OB all the way to the left and long, which is pretty diabolic. I think the best shot or the safest shot is by far the sidearm flex as you finish right, because if you fade to the left at all, the hillside just drags your OB so quickly. It's a really touchy shot.
What is he doing?
Is that legal?
Arrest this man.
Boing.
Is that the line he was going for? Is there like a hole in the trees up there?
No, he missed it to the right. But I think it's just a safe play for him. He says he throws this at max like 10, 15 meters short of the basket, at which point it just filters down, so it's just to not go B. And this is a dangerous line, looks good, needs to stop.
Goes OB long? No, okay, seems to be
I
safe.
think he was safe there.
Nice.
Yeah, you need to throw the backhand really low and really slow. It's a really touchy shot.
This looks like it's fading out of bounds.
Sit. Nope. And you hear me complain in the background, and looking from that camera angle, it wasn't as close as I thought it was gonna be.
Okay.
It was just too high.
You mentioned, I don't want to harp on your injury too much, but you mentioned having like some discomfort in your hand. Does that change any of your shots or your plans? Here's a nice flex.
Yeah, and a good shot as well. Yeah, really nice shot by Flo. Not really on the short shots. It affects me a bit when throwing. Like, I don't have my full max distance, I would say, and the distance drivers came out a bit undercommitted, but besides that, it didn't affect me.
They really included a lot of footage of you struggling with your cart.
They should have joined me on my practice round. The first day was a nightmare. I think I spilled all of my discs about 5 times.
Oh no, is this okay? Well, it wasn't as bad of a roll away as I anticipated, but that's Chris. He's about 6 meters out, 7 meters.
And this is me like 12 meters for the par.
What you get? Nice.
Yep.
It was a really slow running.
Dude, it was severely uphill, can't you see?
Really slow. Was he in? Was Jannis in or was
I
he out?
think he was safe, yeah.
Okay, we'll see.
Unfair.
We'll see in a second when he puts that in the basket.
Yeah.
He's Flo for birdie, the one birdie shot we see.
Wow, another airball right.
One of those putts where you see the player immediately turning away
Yeah,
from it,
yeah.
immediately collecting his stuff.
Like, nope. Better luck next time. And
Chris with the confident putt.
yeah. Yeah, this hole, as you can see, has its teeth, although it's just a really short putter shot on paper. So par, and let's see if Jannis was OB.
Yeah, okay. Bogey for him. He was out of bounds. Sucks.
Rip.
Your mom's still proud of you.
What?
My mom's still proud of you.
Great mom.
I'm talking to Jannis. My mom won't shut up about Jannis.
Well, one earned fan.
She bought like t-shirts and everything. All right.
He has his own logo, so she can probably buy a t-shirt of him.
Hole 5,
Hole
Carl.
5, hole 5. Yeah, gap shot. You can choose the backhand, have an easy technical shape, but have a smaller gap. Or you can choose the sidearm and shape an Anheuser flex shot. You could also take the sidearm hyzer left, but that brings OB left into play, so we are all gonna try for the right gap. And Chris is going with a zone here.
The amount of power necessary to get that up there. I mean, like, I realize like the pros can all do it, but it's still a world away from my reality.
And I want you to close your eyes right about now. Open it again. Great shot.
It's one of those shots where like immediately like, wait, where's the basket?
And I completely fumble my whale sack. By the way, I lost that whale sack on the tournament. If someone found it, bring it back to me.
This won't happen, but man, that was not the best 20 seconds of your life.
Luckily, I got a roll away, so it's fair again. I don't have a putt. And Flo, this is too high, a bit nose up. Great shape, but just a bit short.
Yeah, it looks like edge of circle. As a spectator looking at these shots, it's interesting to see just how every single hole has a verticality to it. It's always uphill, it's always downhill.
Yeah, and really severe.
Yeah, like, as an amateur disc golfer who plays in Germany, I just don't get shots like this, and it's really interesting to watch.
I thought you cashed once.
Huh?
Makes you a pro. And
That's true. I am a professional disc golfer. Everybody told me not to take the 15 euros, and I was like, no, that's mine.
and Connor's mom really proud for Jannis again.
Yeah.
He
Great job
parked
from
it.
Jannis. He's absolutely parked. Sorry that we talked over that one, Jannis.
I lay up.
Nice layup. Oh, further away than I thought.
Yeah, actually a bit of a deceiving camera angle. He even puts his glitch, which shows you that this is not your average circle's edge putt. It takes a lot of pop from the legs.
Oof.
Good effort. Ooh.
There is a disc on top of the basket.
There was some fear in his eyes, but it stops. Great putt from Chris.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Chris
Hey.
back at it.
Yeah, you hold your breath on almost every putt that is not in on this course because everything can roll away or airball or has something happen to it. And Jannis with a cleanup, hopefully. Yep. Nice bounce
Nice
back.
birdie. And you with your par.
Yep. Great par.
Steal that disc.
What?
There's a disc on top of the basket.
Oh.
Oh my god, they included so much footage of you struggling with the cart. So good, guys. Lucas, Tom, I'm going to send you guys a few bucks. Just a tip.
Hole 6, 83 meters, par 3. Another hole that is all about distance control. You can go sidearm hyzer, you can go straight at it, you can go backhand hyzer depending on the wind, and then there's OB right behind the basket. And this is not an easy hole, which is pretty funny.
Yeah. I'm sure if you're looking at this in the caddy book, you're like, okay, sweet.
Yeah.
And then I get a birdie on 6. And then the view is amazing.
This puts on the brakes. Yes.
Nope. But do you have to essentially play a spike hyzer or something that hits the ground hard? Because it seems like it'd be really hard to like glide something in there.
Yeah, I think it's just an easier play to distance control, and you can see a tomahawk from Jannis here. All sorts of ways to attack this. Wow, that was amazing.
Perfect.
Yeah, really good.
I'm never gonna change my ways, and I'm gonna keep calling that a hammer.
What?
That's why it's called an ultimate.
Oh, boo.
You can't change my mind.
I'm not trying to. I go with a straight flex shot here, and I literally just have to let this fall out of my hand. But a bit too low.
Okay. That must be the mistake you want to make when you're doing
exactly. Par is actually not too bad here. Not because a par is hard, but because double bogeys happen quite quickly.
Yeah.
And bogeys. So don't be too aggressive here. Yeah.
Yeah, we see both like harder, like both spike hyzers that are played just like explode out of bounds.
Yeah, you really need to land that shot like short of the little hill, and just because everything that gets on top and falls in from that high just skips long OB.
But the OB putt looks possible.
Yeah, but it's a scary one.
Yeah.
And
nice
great composure. Yeah, there's almost no easy putts on that green. As you can see, it's really, really tight. Tight and elevated and death.
Okay, well, par saves from them, so not disastrous, but still frustrating, I'm sure. Let's see if Jannis can win some ground on you guys.
5 meters left. Yeah, that stings.
Yeah. Would you say, looking at the scores that you guys started the round with, you're not scoring at any kind of pace that would create like a comparable round? Is the scoring mostly in the second half?
The back nine is easier, but we are all kind of shaky right now. It's not a good start for none of us. And Jannis, great comebacker, same distance.
Pars all around.
And look at that view.
Yeah, damn.
We are outside.
We are together.
Oh my!
We are healthy.
We are inclusive.
Smile.
Smile. You are playing
This goal.
PDGA Europe.
Smile.
We are at hole 7. What are you?
I think the smile from the PGA family is so funny.
103 meters plays more like 80 maybe, 85. All about distance control. There's a Mando, so don't be short, but don't be long, as there's OB short and long. Pretty easy shot on paper, but it's hard to stick it that close.
From here, is it clear where you're trying to crash into the trees?
Yeah, I mean, you can't see the basket, but you kind of know fade right in front of these branches.
Did he clip the wire?
I don't think so, no. Did he?
I think he did.
And that's a 1000 IQ play.
50-50 nose grind.
Jannis going for the same thing. Oh, missed it. think that's set. Pretty good shot.
How obstructed are the putts in there if you land behind some stuff?
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a dice roll if you stay there or if you roll. It's not too bad. But if you go too long, then it's low ceiling, so.
Is that in circle or how far away from the basket is that?
Yeah, that's like 7 meters, I think. Yeah, this might be maybe the easiest hole we've played so far. So this is really one you want to get.
Flipping that much higher.
Oh, needs to be careful with the OB long, but it's perfect.
So good. Flo also wearing Great Britain Ultimate shorts. Want to throw?
Shout out.
Flo's also, he was an Ultimate player, right?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
But he eventually came to terms with the fact that disc golf is the superior frisbee sport.
There's more money for sure.
Is it?
There's no money in Ultimate.
Oh, really? But
Nobody
Ultimate
gets-
is the bigger sport.
Yeah, there are more people that play, but nobody gets paid.
All right. Cash money? Oh, no. A couple short misses. Not really your usual Chris. And these are not OB sticks.
Okay, so this drama is for nothing.
Oh, Lukas might have thought that's OB. That's funny. Okay.
Oh, man. Hey, great putt. Nice birdie.
Thanks. And Flo's giving some directions. That's a wild fan base.
Yeah.
I think he said something like he needs to find energy.
Yeah.
Did he? Why would that stop?
What was that reaction?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I thought it fell out, but it
I
didn't.
feel like I'm losing my grip on reality here. I don't know what's going on.
It's late.
Yeah.
And it's about to be later.
It's true. That's always true.
Always. 82 meters. Par 3. Yeah, this is a cool hole. You can either go with a sidearm straight to hyzer, which is kind of a play for the circle, but maybe not for the park job. When you fade before that tree to the right, you always have like 7-8 meter putt. If you really want to park it, you should go with the backhand Anheuser too
flex a
flat.
little?
Yeah,
That's
flex
fun.
shot.
Looks like a fun shape.
Yeah, it's a cool. And I decide to go with the sidearm. And I thought that was good out of my hand, but it was
Oh, it just caught a rock.
yeah, it was a bit low. And I should have maybe used the faster disc.
Vibes seem correct.
Yeah, second round always fun.
It's in the final rounds where you start like
Yeah,
insulting everybody,
being
right?
toxic,
Yeah.
cheering for each other's rollaways.
Just outwardly cheering.
Yeah, and the occasional kick in the back. Flo goes for the pro gap here. Nice.
Seems to work out.
Yeah, I think circle's edge. Bit early, but the
I think-
correct shape.
That view from the camera facing the tee pad is really amazing.
Yeah, it's so.
Chris's shot is like a good version of your shot. He's
yeah.
underneath the tree branches. That
Yeah,
might get
I
in the
mean,
way.
it was a bit too straight. My line was perfect. I'm just a noodle sidearm.
Oh, this is way too low.
Yeah, this is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you kind of. I feel like on the backhand, you really have to commit it harder to the Anheuser than you think because of the hill. And actually, the discs are acting a bit more stable on that course than they usually would.
Why?
Because we are playing on an altitude of around 1,700 meters, which makes the air pressure different, which then results in more stability.
Is this something like you like game planned for?
Yeah, the TD Ruben, shout out Ruben Hills,
Yeah.
actually
Nice layup, by the way.
wrote an email that we are supposed to bring some extra understable discs.
Okay.
Oh, that was a great run. But yeah, it's like, no, let's wait for Flo's putt here. Yeah, I remembered it was a good one.
I looked a little scared. You're better than that, Flo. Nice birdie though.
Jannis around the same distance, putts double as far probably.
Another air ball there.
But yeah, it's not super severe, but it's definitely noticeable and something to get used to.
Did you let it change your disc selection, or did it just change more like just keeping it in mind?
Yeah, definitely. I threw some drivers that I wouldn't throw on the same shots, but then again, it's all about, practice rounds, getting used to it and trying stuff out. Oh, that's a loud road.
Yeah, the microphone's just right next to your feet. Last one of our front 9.
Yeah, hole 9, 86 meters, a tricky par 3. It's pretty much just a straight shot with a fairly tight initial gap and OB to the right. So yeah, if you kick right, you're doomed. Just hit the gap pretty much. And I think it also plays more like 95 maybe.
Okay, so it's still uphill.
Yeah, it's uphill. Yeah, I think a good play is to go with something a little more stable and fade out early to the left, and then you just always get the counter skip to the basket. And I think Flo is going with more of a flex line here through this gap.
Okay, looks amazing.
Yeah, that's just pure.
Well, what's behind the basket? If you hadn't hit that tree, would it still have been good?
Uphill.
Okay.
More hill, more.
So it would have had like a backboard?
Yeah, it has a backstop.
Okay. Again, it's just a nice polo car.
Thanks.
Your polo's just so good.
That polo is
Such
so
a nice
amazing.
polo.
And I got so many compliments for that polo. Shoutouts to everyone who thinks the polo's cool. It's nice.
Remember to leave a comment about how nice Car's polo is.
And I really don't like this play here. He parks it. That's good.
The look on his face
But
is also great.
I don't feel like the sidearm with a more stable fast disc is a good play here, because if you fade out, you just go OB. So the height has to be really precise, and I feel like if anything, you should go with an understable sidearm here, but it's Chris' bread and butter, so he goes with it.
Yeah, where's your shot and where's Chris's shot?
Well, I'm at the basket.
Nice.
Yeah, this was...
No, but I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Some very artistic focus shifting there from Lukas and Tom.
And this is not easy here.
Especially due to rollaways, right?
Yeah.
You want to land flat.
Yeah, and that was a great angle. Really easy to make this cut roll, really easy to make it fade out, but this was very nice touchy shot.
Nice save. Nice upshot.
Thanks.
For you and for Jannis, I feel like your upshots are pretty remarkable, but they never feel as satisfying as a good drive.
Yeah. This is...
Nice,
I would say this is a hole that can produce a bogey pretty easily, so par's not too bad here. Especially after hitting first available, so... Something to take some confidence from. Not as much as from a birdie, obviously.
Nice. Okay, but then that's a -2 for you and Chris and Flo for the front 9, and a +2 for Jannis.
Yeah, definitely not really the pace we were hoping for, but I would say the front 9 is a little bit harder than the back 9.
And you see nobody's having a particularly hot round.
Yeah.
Daniel Measy at -4.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we were all talking about what would be possible on this course, and I think all of us top players agreed that shooting double digits would be very feasible, and none of us on pace so far, so let's see.
Let's see how the back 9 plays out. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in a second.
Thanks. And bye.
I'm impressed by you saying feasible, Carl.
Oh, why?
It's just a good vocabulary. I don't feel like I compliment you enough.